What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another terrifyingly tragic, tremendous, terrible video on my terrific channel. Oh, what? You guys noticed something a little different with the decor? Yes, guys, if you haven't noticed, I am finally moved into my new apartment. Yes! And right now, as you can literally see in the background, like I still have some, stuff packed behind me, segways, behind there, got a mop, because I clean. And as you can see, like my mic is right here. Let me just zoom in a little bit, make that better. All right, that's better. Oh, you guys notice something else different? Yeah, well, I haven't had a chance to get blinds yet, okay? So my freaking gaping window right in front of me, the sun is like right in my eyes. Okay, fine, I'll take them off just for you guys, okay? You happy? All right, now without further ado, let's get started with today's story. My cute teacher still likes me. All right, well, if you guys haven't seen the last video, you can feel free to watch that. I'll leave a link to it up one of these corners. Otherwise, here's a recap. Last semester, Ryan's cute teacher offered him private tutoring lessons after he stood out from the rest of the students and showed her respect for the first time in a long time. Despite Ryan ultimately rejecting his teacher's moves, mostly due to the fact that he had a boyfriend, Miss Winslet was determined to try her luck again with Ryan and eventually make him hers. No? Okay. Well, that's great. So we got the teacher who's still has a crush on Ryan and still trying to get some. Like, come on. How lucky is he? No, I'm just kidding. Like I said in the last video, guys, whether it's a guy teacher or a girl teacher, the fact that, it's the whole student thing, it's abuse of power, it's not right, okay? Not cool. But hey, that doesn't mean it can't be entertaining. Although Miss Winslet knew by now that Ryan had a boyfriend, she still believed that she could show him that she was worth his attention. By any means possible. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Sorry. Hey guys, you know who's here? Maxie. Did you miss him? It's been a little while, right, Max? Why are you always camera shy, huh? How come you're so lively when the camera's off, but when the camera's on, you go into like doll mode, It began on the first day of the new semester. The students strolled into class, excited to see one of their favorite teachers, if not their favorite already. After all, Miss Winslet was among the most popular teachers and already had the attention of all the students. All, except Ryan, of course. "Good morning, class," she called out. "Good morning, Miss Winslet," her class shouted back. She was a star in their eyes, and Miss Winslet smiled and began her lesson for the day. Ryan, who was seated in the back of the class, had a slightly hard time seeing the board from his distance. "Hey, Ryan!" A girl sitting next to him called out. "Hey, Claire, you struggling to see the board?" she asked. "No, I just squint sometimes. It's fine." "Oh, would you just put your glasses on? They look good, really." "I'll be fine," he responded. "Claire, do you have something you want to share with the class?" Miss Winslet asked sternly. "No, Miss Winslet, I was just telling Ryan to put his glasses on so he could see the board." Ryan quickly looked over to Claire and mouthed, "Really? Thank you, Claire, but I think Ryan is old enough to make his own decisions. Ryan, put your glasses on, please." Ryan winced for a second but listened to his teacher and put his glasses on. Upon doing so, Miss Winslet couldn't help but blush a bit at his new look. He's even more handsome now, she thought. I'll have to try harder before that blondie snatches him up. Oh my gosh, dude, straight predator mode activated. Later, after the lesson, the students were all working on a class assignment. As Ryan was focused at his desk, he saw a shadow lurk over him. He looked up to see Miss Winslet standing over him. "Ryan," she said, "any questions for the worksheet?" Nope, no questions so far. Seems pretty straightforward." "Oh, are you sure?" She sits down at his desk, completely covering his worksheet with her aesthetic. Her aesthetic. Max was allergic to that. He's okay now. "Oh, are you sure? Last I checked, things didn't seem so straight." Upon hearing this, Claire looked over to listen in and soon put together what their teacher's intentions were and tried to help out. Miss Winslet, I have a question." Ugh. Miss Winslet let out a sigh and turned around to Claire. "Yes, Claire? What is it that you need help with?" she asked with a fake smile on her face. "Oh, I was just wondering, when did you want these worksheets done?" "By the end of class," the teacher responded with a glare. "Well then, I guess we better get to work." Claire then starts back at her assignment. "Yes, you should." Miss Winslet lets out another fake smile before turning back to Ryan. "See me after class," she whispers, and then slowly walks back to the front of the room. Holy moly! Like, can you be more thirsty? When the bell finally rang, the students all got up and started to head out to their next class. All except Ryan, of course, since he was told to stay after. Claire, who was still packing her things into her backpack, took notice. And then, Miss Winslet began making her way over to Ryan's desk. Ryan could feel her presence draw closer and closer with each step. She finally got him alone. But what she would say, Ryan could only imagine. As she finally got to his desk, she looked down at him with a smile. And then... Ryan! Claire called out. I totally forgot, babe. We have a guidance counselor appointment. Let's go. We don't want to be late. Before anyone can say anything, Claire grabs Ryan's hand and pulls him out of his seat. Excuse me, we're having a conversation here. Miss Winslet protests, but Claire doesn't stop till they're out the door. And they ran out. Forget Saved by the Bell, dude. Get yourself a girl like Claire. Once outside and further down the hall from Miss Winslet's class, Ryan stops Claire to ask what she's doing. I'm trying to help you, she responds. Didn't you see the way that old hag was looking at you? She'll probably ask you to do private tutoring next. Well, about that. The classroom door then opens. Claire quickly pulls Ryan in for a kiss on the lips. As Miss Winslet steps into the hall and sees them, she can only look surprised. I'm too late, she thought to herself, slumping. After the kiss, Claire and Ryan noticed that their teacher had witnessed everything. Do you think she bought it? Ryan asked. I sure hope so, because the last thing I need is for my boyfriend to find out I'm helping my gay friend look straight. Hey Claire, a very good-looking boy with a snapback appears. Terry, what are you doing here? Walking my girlfriend to her next class. He grabs her hand. Hey Ryan, you don't mind, right? Ryan looks back down the hall at Miss Winslet, whose face is only becoming more and more confused. Actually, why don't we all go together? He throws his arms around Claire and Terry and they all stroll down the hall, leaving an extra confused Miss Winslet behind. You are still with your boyfriend, right? So, all that time the little blondie was playing me, Miss Winslet thought to herself. This must mean Ryan is a total player! So, I still have a chance. And that is the end of the story. Ho! Seriously, she's a hoe. I mean that this time. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that story, part 2 to the My Cute Teacher Likes Me. And yes, if you couldn't tell by now, I made a little guest appearance, so did my high school girlfriend, Claire. And if you further couldn't tell, guys, yes, I wrote this story. So many of you guys wanted another part to the My Cute Teacher story, but there wasn't any more parts. Like, there's just a part 1. That's the only thing that the real Ryan sent me. But I thought I would try something out and try dabbling in some fiction or fan fiction. I guess it's literally a fan fiction. But yeah, I just wanted to try something new and try like a new series. I was gonna title it something like, What If My Cute Teacher Still Likes Me, or something like that, and maybe make a series where, you know, like a fiction series where I just kind of like write a story. Maybe you guys suggest me a prompt, suggest me an idea. Hey Terry, can you write a story about this situation? And then I kind of write it, and then I'll just title it, What If blah 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 blah. You're like, what if my best friend cheats on me with my grandpa? It could happen. So if you ask me to write a story like that, you know, I'll title it like that. What if blah 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 blah. So you guys know that, you know, it's a fictional one, but it's still gonna be like a normal story time. So if that's something you guys think is kind of cool and you want me to try out, leave your comments down below. Let me know, like, leave a comment saying what you want me to write a story about, and I'll see if I can write something, make it entertaining for you guys into a story time. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, hit that sub button down below. I'm going to be setting up my studio soon, okay? I'm literally filming in my kitchen, okay? Trisha Paytas style. Thank God I'm not on the floor. And yeah, some of you guys noticed that I'm not wearing a hat today. Well, yeah, that's because, you know, I got sponsored by some Korean beauty products, so I'm trying to style my hair a little bit more. I think I look pretty good, all things considered. And yeah, speaking of sponsorships, if you guys want to find out what products I'm using, stick around to the end of the video where you can see my behind the scenes footage of me at KCON promoting said products, and you can get the details there. Also, links to them are in the description. All right, that's all I got. So here's Terry time. Bye. That's a wrap. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another terrifyingly tragic, terrible time of the day with me,
TerryTV. Thank you guys for coming. How is everybody doing today? I recently went back to the gym starting in January, so maybe you guys can tell. Went back, nah, just kidding. I only wore this shirt actually because I recently went shopping with a friend and I was like, hey, I need some new clothes for KCON. Can you pick me out something? And they were like, oh, get this, you'll look good in that. I'm like, a muscle shirt? Come on, I don't want to give them a gun show. And they're like, I'll just do it, come on, give your fan service. I was like, about my hair, since we do have some hair products, how I normally used to do it was I used to kind of just get some hair gel and just kind of put it in my hair and try to work something with that, and that's what I did in college. Big mistake. Then I found out, then I moved to Korea, and I found out about the beautiful world of styling. So a product like this is something that I would sometimes use. So this is called 4-Bute Spear, and this is a product that I'm going to be promoting today. So basically, you have your hair wax in here, you have a hair comb in here, and they go hand in hand. I'll show you, do a little demonstration. Just kidding. So basically, you have your hair wax in here, and a styling comb like this is really helpful if you want to get your hair a certain way. So you just dip it in there a little bit, kind of run it through. It's basically like a comb. You don't just smack yourself with it, right? You kind of run it through. You can go like that if you want a certain shape. For me, my hair kind of goes in that direction. I kind of would go like that, a certain shape. Does anyone use a product like this? Has anyone? No? Hey, now's a good time to start. Okay, you can get one of these. So a styling comb like this with the freeze wax works wonders, and it's really good for styling your hair a certain way, or if you just want to do it a little bit differently than what you normally do. After you use this, after you apply it, you could, there's a lot of spray kind of things you can use as well, but this one you don't have to, so it's kind of cool. And then after, if you need some extra effect or extra volume, you could always use a hair dryer to kind of move it around a little bit, kind of make it set, so it's up to you. But this is called 4-Bute Spear Men's Technical Styling Hair Wax. Very good product. It's Korean. Recommended. If you need something that works well, that has a strong hold, and it's not too shiny, won't make your hair look oily, this is definitely a product that I recommend. Safe Sun Fluid, age 0880. Actually, I don't know if I'm mispronouncing it. Is it age or Agi? Yeah, I thought so. Somebody told me it was Agi, but then I realized that's some kind of food. So they're wrong. Anyways, so this is some really good sun fluid cream for your face, and this is gentle but powerful sun care, and I really didn't learn enough about sun care until I went to Korea. So you guys really got to keep a close eye on your skincare, especially with harmful UV rays from the sun. You could have so many other little things, that could just cause problems. So having the right skincare sun cream for you is really important. So that's why I recommend Safe Sun Fluid, age 0880, which is SPF 50+ and PA+ as well. So it immediately kind of works as soon as you put it on your face. You'll feel it starting to cool you down. So if it's a really hot day, you're sweating your guts out, this is something that might cool you down a little bit. I still recommend wearing some deodorant though if it's that hot, just a heads up. For me, as a guy, you don't want to just walk outside and everybody knows you got some cream on you. Just it looks funny, right? It's oh, you got some cream on your face. Girly, it's so, the more as a guy I can kind of get away with doing it without too much bashing, the better. So this does not clump, and that's why, it's a really good product. It's really strong, it cools you down, and it's very effective. So this is Safe Sun Fluid, age 0880. All right, guys, that is about all we have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you so much for coming, and enjoy your free products. Take care of your skin, okay? Take care of your pets, take care of your mind, body, and soul. From Professor Beauty Guru, TerryTV. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming.